All right, hello, welcome back to Commanders Franchise. As today we have the start of the 2023 season against the Arizona Cardinals and starting quarterback who has made a miraculous comeback from that injury from last season that ended the season for Kyler Murray. Been way ahead of schedule when it comes to rehabbing that leg. Glad to see he's back. Never want to see anybody really go down with an injury. Glad we can actually have, some more play there. So, this team, and by this team I mean the Cardinals, they have made a few changes over the preseason, like, signing Kareem Hunt, trading away their star safety Isaiah Simmons. Just want to highlight that real quick as we go over their depth chart. Kareem Hunt being their starter back, I thought they would keep James Conner, but this team is not in the we're gonna tank mindset. They made a couple signings and they said that they want to try and salvage what they can of this season. For today, Coach Goldamite has decided to go with Sam Howell as the starter, and his play will decide if he will continue to keep that spot on the depth chart or if it will go to Jacoby Brissett to try and get some other things rolling. You should expect to see the Commanders trying to make things easy on their very young and inexperienced second year QB. A lot of running, a lot of RPOs, things that he did in college, as RPO is taking over the league. So that's something that we can look forward to. Also, when it comes to this game, and I mean like the game on Madden, I think I don't want to say, I'll give them their credit. I think they did a lot of great things for franchise. I haven't been this excited to play franchise in a very long time, and I haven't been excited to get my hands on Madden in a long time. As I've already played just a few games, I can already tell you guys I'm loving this series, win, lose, or draw. So, if you can hear it, I do have the game on in the background as I do enjoy just kind of watching it sometimes. And, it's just what it is. But back into the world of Goldamite gaming. We have Byron Pringle back to receive this as he had an average for the most kick return yards. Again, still no Antonio Gibson, so Chris Rodriguez Jr. will be the second running back on the depth chart today. So now we're going to bring out our starting QB in Sam Howell, who is wearing one of those new helmets that does look kind of weird there, but who am I to judge? 66 overall. We really going to have to do a lot to get him up to speed. So first play of the game coming out in a heavy set, one receiver to the right. It's going to be a handoff to Robinson, and like I said, expect to see a lot of running as Robinson breaks this one for about 16 yards. And on the first play of the game, Terry McLaurin is shaken up with an injury here, grasping at his arm as he runs into the locker room. And this is not what you want to see. Losing your top receiver, there goes the chances for the rookie to really get something going. We're really going to have to get something going in his absence. So another run for Robinson. Now Howell drops back, looks over to the left side. He's going to find Curtis Samuel, who's going to be pushed out of bounds to the 31-yard line. Seems like, everything's going to be all right with McLaurin here, as it's just a medium risk injury. He's going to return from it, and he's going to try and play out the rest of this game. A handoff now to Rodriguez, as he's going to get about a gain of 5, maybe 6 yards on this play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Now, play action fake. Howell sliding over to the left side, and he just missed Bates. Could have had his first touchdown of the regular season. Pretty wide open, pretty easy shot, as this time he'll find Robinson. Quick little check down to keep the drive going. Washington moving the ball down the field with a little bit of ease here, as now he's going to find Logan Thomas, his starting tight end, bringing it up 3rd and 2. Howell draws back. Easy completion for McLaurin. Almost broke out of that tackle, but that's 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Now Howell, quick RPO throw to Curtis Samuel, who's going to have the first touchdown of the franchise. That is going to put the Commanders up 7-0, and that should boost our momentum a little bit. As you can tell up there, we are home, so it should be easier for us to boost some momentum. We're going to try and take advantage of that while we can. And so now the Cardinals will bring out Kyler Murray. Hopefully he is fully healed and will be able to get through this game with no injury concerns. Quick pass over to newly signed running back Kareem Hunt on the wheel route. He's going to get about a gain of 30 yards up to the 45. Just across midfield there. I thought we had a flag there for a second. Turns out we're not. And that's Zach Pascal wearing number 0. He's the number 3 receiver on this depth chart. And Kyler Murray is going to love him some Zach Pascal as he's going to find him again. Back-to-back throws as Jamin Davis is going to knock him down and stop him from getting the first. But we're going to bring up 3rd and 3 here. Empty backfield for Kyler Murray. Who's he going to find? Zach Ertz. We cannot knock this ball loose. So Kyler is 4 of 4 for 50 yards in the beginning of this drive. This really could not go well as now he's going to hand it off to Kareem Hunt, who's going to get a block, but he'll be stopped after a short gain of 2. I do like the format I use of trying to get you guys as many plays as possible, as now Kyler's going to find Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown. Not going to get the first, but it will be close. I'll get back to that format bit in a minute. Now Kyler goes under center, hands it off to Kareem Hunt, and Jonathan Allen is having none of it. He's going to take him down. That'll bring up 4th down, and that's going to have the Cardinals kick a field goal, which they will make to give them 3 points on the board. So now it will be Commanders' ball. They have a chance to extend their lead. And on the first play of this drive, I'm pretty sure you know what it's going to be. A handoff left side. Robinson's going to cut it up, cut back to the right. He'll have the first down. 3 rushes, 29 yards. He's just over 8 yards a carry. Now a quick pass to Jahan Dotson, trying to get him more involved. As it's between him and Diami Brown, who do not get involved, who were not involved that much when the ones were on the field in the preseason. So want to try and get everybody involved if this pass is batted away. Now, man in motion is Samuel. Howell will find Samuel over the middle on the crossing route, and that'll be a 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. On 3rd and 7, I feel like I'm missing something here. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm going to keep commentating. There's Curtis Samuel over the middle, but I really feel like I'm missing something right now, and it's something outside of this, but I'm going to get to it later. As we're going to take a deep shot, and we're going to find McLaurin, and he is going to have his first receiving touchdown of the season. So that is Howell, 2 for 2 on touchdown throws this season so far. Really starting off showing that, you know, Coach Goldamite was making the right decision when it comes to starting Howell, who at this point, I mean, essentially he played like 1 game. Played 1, maybe 2 games last season. It's really just a rookie. So now Murray's going to find Kareem Hunt out of the backfield. Going to try and break a tackle, but 2 people will bring him down after a short gain. Now again, Hunt gets a block, and he's going to get another good run. I'm not going to lie, this game did make me drop sliders just a tiny bit on both sides of the ball when it comes to running a little bit. I don't think the offensive lines are that good. I think the defense, at least like the defensive line of the Commanders, should be running through a little bit better, but Zach Pascal will get to the 36-yard line. But at the same time, the Cardinals don't exactly have that great of a defensive line, even though they've made some signings, as Kyler Murray will be sacked. Montez Sweat and Deron Payne will combine. That's going to give them half a sack there, and Kyler is heated. So, bringing up 2nd and 17. Handoff now to Kareem Hunt. He's going nowhere. That'll bring up 3rd and 16. Obvious passing down here. Murray looking left side. He's going to find Marquise Brown, who almost has the first down there. Matter of fact, they're going to keep the offense out there on the field, which is one thing that I've actually noticed a lot. If it's 4th and short, as in under 5, and they're on their side and you're on your side of the field, the CPU will go for it a lot, and I'm not against that. Now, quick RPO, Zach Ertz breaking 1 tackle, and he's going to get it inside the 15-yard line. Kyler still has not missed a throw yet. Speaking of which, there we go. But I can't blame that on Kyler Murray. That is a drop by his receiver. It's now going to be a play action fake, and I don't even know if I can say wide open, but hey, open enough that he's going to find Hollywood Brown in the end zone, and we need a patch. Every time the CPU scores, they do this dance. I need a patch, please. Come on, Madden. I need a patch. Handoff now. Chris Rodriguez, he's going to be tackled down after a gain of 9. 3 for 16 for him. Commanders really liking the fact that they can run this ball right now, and they're going to continue to do so. Brian Robinson, 5 for 38. You guys have no idea how much I want to say Redskins. It's kind of hard to say Commanders over and over again. As now Howell looking, and he'll find Terry McLaurin as Ndamukong Suh, another signee for this team, is shaking up on this play. He's going to head to the locker room. I don't know if I like that number choice, but Cardinals uniforms do look nice, as this time he'll find Curtis Samuel over the middle. He's going to get popped. 12 of 14 for 150 yards. We haven't even hit halftime yet. Now Howell looking right side. Could have had Logan Thomas, but he's going to overshoot this one. That'll put a field goal on the board. That is incorrect. Yeah, that was a field goal on the board. That's 17. Now Kareem Hunt going to be tackled by Jamin Davis, who right now I believe has the most tackles not only on the team but in the game, as Montez Sweat is going to make this tackle here as Kareem Hunt tries to go up the middle. So now 3rd and 6. What will the Cardinals dial up? Kyler Murray to Zach Ertz. He will have the first down. 13 of 14 for 125 yards. Neither QB is really missing here, but both QBs are taking more of the short game, except for Howell, who did take his deep shot there and was able to complete it. But that's Terry McLaurin being great. And look at the hit from Cody Barton. That ball got tipped up into the air. Could have been picked off, but no one with enough hands in the area there. But now Zach Pascal is going to get the first down. So now that's 2 missed passes for Kyler Murray. Neither one of them is really his fault. His receiver either doesn't catch it or just gets hit in the mouth. But now Zach Pascal, I'm going to be saying that name a lot, and it's going to annoy me. But hey, 164 yards for Kyler Murray. 2nd and 2 now. Dropping back, screen pass to Kareem Hunt. Runs to the outside. He's going to get pushed out of bounds just inside the 10. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 8. Now, Kyler Murray is under center. He's going to drop back, and he's going to be sacked again. Montez Sweat now up to 1.5. He currently leads the team in sacks. And I know he's only been like 5-10 minutes in the game. And I say that, but it's really slow right now. But 4th and goal from the 1. They do not elect to go for it. They're going to just kick a field goal, which will bring the score 17-13. And that's going to take us to halftime there. Now, we're going to take a look around the league, and Carolina playing at Atlanta. They are down 21-0 to the Falcons, who are having their way right now. That's one thing that we're really going to love is some of these divisional matchups watching this game, but the Ravens are taking on the Texans at home. They're up 14-7. CJ Stroud, the rookie out of Ohio State, already has a touchdown in the game. Lamar does not, but J.K. Dobbins does have one. Now, another divisional rival match, Bengals at Browns. Joe Burrow with a touchdown interception. Deshaun Watson cannot seem to get it together as he's just scraping by with under 70 yards and an interception. Now, coming out of halftime, Commanders get the ball back. I formation, hand off to Brian Robinson, and he had a hole there. He needs to cut that more to the right side. He potentially could have been gone. It would have just been him and the safety. Howell looking over the middle. This pass intended for Curtis Samuel, out of reach. Injury to the Cardinals. Now Howell looking, finds Terry McLaurin, who's going to have a first down there, up to the 36-yard line. That should allow a little more breathing room and another set of downs here. As now Howell rolling right. He's looking like he's going to run. He's just going to take it himself, get the first down. Howell showing the wheels, and he is going to be out at the 38-yard line after crossing the midfield stripe. Keeping this drive alive now. Play action fake again. Howell thinking about running. He had a receiver kind of deep there, but instead he's just going to check it down. Is now Howell looking, and he's going to look over the middle, but Dotson cannot bring it in. That's going to be 4th and 5 there. I did it again where the computer likes to cut off on me, so I can't see anything. As Kareem Hunt goes over the middle. I'm going to pause this for a second, so I'll be right back. I need to see something because I'm actually starting to think about something hard. Okay, and Marquise Brown will take this little post route. The thing I was thinking of was I just did the recording for I just did the voiceover for the preseason. So I was thinking really hard, like, did I miss something? So forgive me for that. I'm thinking really hard. As the starting center for the Cardinals is going to be shaken up on this play. Now Kareem Hunt takes the handoff. He'll get up to the 40-yard line. He's already about he just crossed the 50-yard mark for carrying. And now Zach Pascal, he's just been catching everything that's been thrown his way. Minus like one big hit on him, he's caught just about everything. Murray and Zach Ertz is gonna drop it. Probably one of the more difficult catches he's had to deal with contorting his body all the way around. Now Murray looks over the middle, wide open is Rondell Moore. He's gonna get inside the 20, down at the 12-yard line. Murray's only missed 3 passes, and all because his receivers dropped them. Now Murray, he's gonna find Marquise Brown. I don't know about that throw there. That is a very dangerous one, but Brown's gonna bring it in. As now Zach Ertz redeeming himself. He's going to catch it. He's going to get into the end zone by diving. So that's going to tie this game up 20-20. Very competitive here. And people said the Cardinals would not be able to compete. No, I'm not just that bad at Madden. Yes, the Cardinals are actually competing. It's all Madden. As Pringle comes out and he's going to fumble the ball. It's going to be picked up by the Cardinals. Oh, Pringle, and he's celebrating. That might put him in the doghouse. Why are you celebrating? Why are you pointing outward? The score is all tied. As now Kyler Murray is going to check it down to Kareem Hunt, who's not going to be able to really get anywhere. He'll get a gain of 3. But Murray under center, RPO. He's going to find Hollywood Brown. He's going to break 1 tackle, but it's going to bring up 3rd and inches here. He's just crossing the 250-yard mark. Can Kyler hit 300 yards before this game is over? He has a whole nother quarter to do so. As Emmanuel Forbes knocks this ball away. Good thing. That could have been bad. That could have been a touchdown for the Cards. As Brown's just going to drop this one. That was 4th down. They went for it on 4th down, and that's going to give the Commanders the ball back. They do survive that mess up there, and they get to hold on to the lead. So now Ryan Robinson just crosses the half-century mark in terms of rushing. We're going to get this out to Patterson. We're going to get a different back involved, as it's been Rodriguez and Robinson all day. Patterson gets his first carry, as now Howell looking left side. That one's batted away. Was looking for McLaurin again. I don't know about that throw entirely, as now Howell looks left and just going to out-throw everybody there. Essentially a throwaway, so the Cardinals will get the ball back here. As we're coming close to the end of the 3rd quarter here, Zach Pascal catches this pass, and he'll go out of bounds after a gain of 3. Now looking, Murray in the shotgun, throw over the middle, Barton smacks him again. At this point, that's just throwing the ball over the middle is kind of dangerous there. And now Murray sacked again. Montez Sweat sacks him again. As now, look at this. Look at the big boy go. Matt Ioannidis picks it off after that's really a fumble. Please, we can't see the big boy doing this. The big boy got the moves. But that's going to put the Cardinals up 27-20, as now Robinson's going to take this carry. He's going to follow his blocks, and you know what? He said, put the team on my back. I'm going to carry y'all. We're going to go ahead and get this touchdown and put this game back at basically 0-0 by tying it up. But that pickoff, Sam Howell hit as he throws, ball kind of pops up a little bit and gets picked off by Matt Ioannidis. When I tell you that happened, I had to put the controller down for a second. I didn't know how to feel. I mean, that can happen, but that big boy was moving. That's every lineman, whether you're offense or defense. That's every lineman's dream. Oh, there's my thumbnail. As now Kyler looking right side, Kareem Hunt. He's not really pushing the ball downfield as much as you would think, but this is no longer that Cliff Kingsbury offense. This is that Gannon offense, excuse me. So, I mean, air raid, I don't know if that's going to be happening anymore. Just not as consistent in the NFL as now Kareem Hunt. He will get the first down. He was pushed forward. There was a chance there that we were going to keep him from getting the first, but who knows? With the way the Cardinals have gone for it on fourth down twice now, they are probably going to get that. As Murray finds his way out of the pocket, and he's going to slide for the first down, and he looked kind of awkward there. I hope that leg is okay. Appears it is now Murray wants to roll right, throw back left. Zach Pascal at the 36-yard line. Murray is 21 yards away from the 300-yard mark in his first game back in this season. And pressure in his face. Murray looks like he's going to run, and he's going to be tackled at the 31-yard line as Arizona has another offensive lineman get shaken up. He does go to the sideline. He doesn't hit the locker room, which that is a very good sign for the Cardinals. As now Kareem Hunt cuts it back against the grain, approaching the 100-yard mark rapidly as he carries the ball. He rarely goes backwards here. He's going to break a tackle, and he's going to get inside the 11-yard line. Pretty sure he's maybe about 20, maybe even 15 yards away. As look at this, Rondale Moore's going to go line up at tight end, put his hand in the dirt, and Kyler's going to look for Zach Pascal over the middle, who's going to get popped in the face at the 4-yard line. So now 2nd and 3, almost halfway through this fourth quarter here. That is Zach Ertz for his second touchdown of the day. He puts the Cardinals up 34-27. As now Sam Howell needs to try and help this team get back. A very dangerous throw to Terry McLaurin, but hey, we're going to take that shot. We're going to give him the chance. As now Logan Thomas, he's going to get spun down after picking up the first down at the 34-yard line. Sam Howell drops back, screen pass. He's going to find Robinson, who's going to try and pick up a couple of blocks, ultimately getting the first down. And Sam Howell just crossed the 200-yard mark. He's been very short throwing all day. When he does, hand off to Rodriguez Jr., who's going to get a gain of 8 on the play. Sitting at about 4 yards a carry. That's what we like to see from our running backs. Play action fake now. Howell taking another deep shot down the field, but he's going to overthrow Terry McLaurin, not really giving him a chance on that one, as now Robinson's going to take this carry. He's just going to get the first down. 11 carries, 136 yards from that 79-yard run that he had there. Really boosting his stats there. Patterson's going to come back in the game, not really get anything. Howell dropping back, looking left. McLaurin breaks a tackle on the curl route after catching it. That's going to put us 1st and 10, 25-yard line. Now Howell hand off to Robinson, who's having a what I guess we can consider a career day. 12 for 148 and a touchdown. Sam Howell dropping back. Looks like he wants to roll left. Chance he could throw it? No, he's gonna pick up a couple yards here. He's up to 30 yards rushing, which means this Cardinal team has to be close to 200 yards rushing by themselves. As quick pass slant over the middle of Terry McLaurin. Got to be 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Handoff now to Rodriguez, and he's gonna have the touchdown on the day. That's a great way to start your career, getting the touchdowns that you need when you get into your first NFL game. Probably going to give Robinson more of those carries now, but getting the rookie involved, we got to hype him up a little bit and get him used to getting out there and scoring so he knows what's expected of him. But now, after the 2-minute warning here, the Cardinals have a chance to go down the field, kick a game-winning field goal. You know, they got to run down the clock. And it seems like that's what they're doing. They want to get down the field, go ahead and get in the field goal range here with Kareem Hunt. And then they're probably going to try and run down that clock. So, 1st and 10, just over a minute left. Murray looking right side. That pass is dropped by Rondale Moore. That's going to stop the clock with 1:01 left. Now, 2nd and 10, Murray looking left side. He's going to find Zach Ertz. That'll bring it up to the 44-yard line. They need to get to the 47-yard line on the just across midfield to give Prater a chance. I think that was Prater. I'm going kind of fast here. As now Murray looks, he's going to run. He's going to get tackled. He's not going to get the first here, though. That'll be 4th and 1. So now going forward on 4th down, Chase Young says no. That is the 2nd or 3rd time they've been denied on 4th down. And have finally been tackled for a loss that isn't a sack. Chase Young tackles Kareem Hunt, and that puts the ball on the 46-yard line, going in for the Commanders as Robinson's going to cut it up, take this one down the left side of the 36. That's a gain of 9. Commanders are going to call a timeout here. 15 seconds left. Another handoff to Robinson, just trying to get a little bit closer. Put that ball in the left hash. Really wish we would have centered it there. But we're going to call a timeout. 5 seconds left. Line up for the field goal. And now the Cardinals will call a timeout. So week 1 comes down to a potential game-winning kick, trying to avoid overtime here. So our luck has not been the best when it comes to playing right now. Want to go ahead and get out of here. We're going to kick this ball. It's going, and it's going to hook just inside the right upright. So the Commanders do manage to come. Actually, excuse me, I'm jumping way ahead here. There's an entire second left. And I don't like that because I've seen a lot of things. New York versus Eagles is is coming into my head. As you can see what's about to happen. And if he breaks that tackle, he's gone. If he breaks that tackle, he's gone. But now there's no longer premature celebration. The Commanders and Coach Goldamite, rookie head coach, win their first game of the season under the new regime. Let the era of Goldamite reign as the Commanders get this win. It was very hard fought, and I can promise you if it wasn't Kyler Murray and Madden had actually updated their stuff way before and had him injured until probably week 5-ish, that this game probably would not have been as close. But Brian Robinson, 163 yards, 1 touchdown. What was his average? 11.5 yards a carry. Zach Pascal caught, I believe, the most passes in this game at 12. Jay McLaurin goes 8 for a 108. Had I believe, a 30-yard catch there. DJ Humphries is having himself a horrific day as he gives up 3 sacks. Montez Sweat has 2. And Daron Payne combines with, I believe it was Chase Young for half a sack there. Matt Ioannidis gets a pick, takes at 31 yards. He also, as I'm clicking through here, Ioannidis picks the ball off, takes it for a fumble. Budda Baker, I believe, was the one to force a fumble on the kickoff there. He didn't get the chance to recover it, but it did show a forced fumble under his slot. So I believe, I guess we give it to him on forcing the fumble. And it will not show fumble over Byron Pringle, so now that makes me think there was another fumble that I missed. But I mean, I wish I could go back and make sure that I got that fixed. So with the Commanders getting their first win of the season, 37-34, win, we can't be mad at that. A win is a win. But defense letting up 27 points and the offense giving up a pick 6 by a defensive tackle was definitely not something that we were hoping for. But with Kyler Murray, that did, change a few of the plans. I think that really did shake things up because he was definitely a wild card. And plus, the Cardinals did sign talent. They're not just going to sit. The game simply will not sit there and say, let's tank. It might have a 60-something overall QB. But other than that, that's the only position where it'll keep a 60 overall and claim development. It will not keep a 60 overall for I think really any other position. Oh, and fun fact, Zach Pascal was just cut from the Cardinals in game in this little universe we have here after doing 12 catches for like 80 yards. They really did not like the fact that he dropped 2 or 3 passes, even though he was getting hit in the mouth over the middle. So they went ahead and they cut him, which I think was not in the cards. That's not something that should have been done. But who am I to judge what happens? So we'll be trying, and I mean really trying, to carry this momentum into week 2. Got just a couple upgrades here. There was one more thing that was on my mind with this. Oh, yeah. So I've already played the week 2 game. I've already done it, and I'm stopping there. I'm not going to burn myself out like I did last time I tried to do this stuff. But I've seen some trades, such as an Isaiah Simmons trade, that I wasn't paying it too much attention, and then something else happened in week 2, which I'll get to in the other video, of seeing like just different players get traded. And I feel like it's just trading people to trade people. So I'm turning trading off for the remainder of this season until we get to about the Super Bowl, at which point I'll turn it on just so it will be on for the entire offseason. And I just, in my free time, I like to do a lot of looking around on here. And I know, you're looking at the time. We have 28 people that have to be re-signed. And I need that, and I have a serious question. Jamin Davis is in his third year, which means he has 2 years of experience. So next year would be the year that we would have to go through and re-sign him because he'll finish his third season. Now he'll be in his fourth season. It's giving us the option to pick up his fifth-year option right now. So he's played 2 years. He's in his third, and they pick up his fifth on his third. I guess because, like, if you go into the fourth year, they would try to pick it up, like, as they go in, so you don't have to worry about it. I mean, so somebody let me know we had I'm sorry, I'm going through a lot of different things in my head. We had a goal to rush for 150 yards this game. Not putting any pressure on Sam Howell, so 150, Jesus Christ, look at his head. They did that man dirty. I know he don't look like that in real life. But I'm going to jump back into the story real quick. We're going to try and carry this momentum into week 2 as we take on the Denver Broncos, who are coming off a loss by a score of 28-26, where they went for the 2-point conversion at the end of the game to try and tie it and send it to overtime, but they ultimately came up short. Raiders kind of gave it to them there for about 3 quarters. Raiders didn't even score in the fourth quarter, and the Denver Broncos still came up short. We are going to Denver, and we do have the number 1 ranked rushing offense simply because of how last game went. But we start off with the win. The Giants are the only team to lose in our division, and with how powerful our division is, we need every win that we can get to. I'm also going to start working on some overlays, just something that we can put on the screen to make it look a little better. I'll try to start using them starting in this Denver game. And do forgive me for how they look. It's a rough sketch, but I'm going to try and make it work as best I can. So I would like for you guys to subscribe, like, comment, all the good stuff that every YouTuber asks for. Let's try and beat this algorithm and get this out there a little bit more. I hope I see you guys, pull up to the next one. If not, it was a great show while you were here. I'll turn around and see you guys later.